What have you found in your profession are sort of the common issues and patterns that couples are having in their relationship?
People think it's cheating or it's something big, but the real thing is, people are thinking it's like cheating or doing something major, but it's actually not. The real thing that predicts divorce, they find all studies that found that 90% of divorces can be predicted by this. It's when your partner is trying to connect and you reject them. What I mean by this is, say for example, your partner comes home from work and is like, oh, I'm so tired. And you turn around and say, why are you tired? What have you done all day? That creates distance. Or if they say, I want to watch this, and your partner's like, you watch shit shows, instead of saying, all right, cool, we'll watch it. It's little things like when they're trying to connect with you, do you respond and be like, all right, cool, I'll watch it with you? Or do you say, your programs are shit, and you create that non-responding to their emotional connections? It doesn't mean men and women, it's anybody. So if you see your partner sad and you don't even look at them, whereas a partner that says, hey, what's wrong with you? And responds to it immediately, responding to each other's bids for connection is what leads to a happy relationship. And people who don't, it's disconnect. And there's a slow divorce. Then it leads to cheating. Then it leads to looking somewhere else because you're feeling like my partner doesn't see me.
Do you think more couples should go to counselling?
Every single one should do it, especially before they have children. You owe your children a stable home. And before you go down that route, make sure you two can at very least co-parent if worse comes to worse. And I think if you want to ever start a family, you owe your children two dedicated parents to make sure that child receives the best care in the world. Whereas when you don't do this, children are born and they're traumatized by two parents who can't love the child enough to just put their differences aside. So I definitely think I think it should be free. I think everybody should just go to counselling. It should be part of healthcare.
I think there's some negative stigma attached with it.
Why
that
is
if you're, well, I don't know why, but it's just,
I don't know.
If you say that, it's like we've gone to counselling. People would assume that there's problems.
Yeah, but there's problems in every relationship.
Especially the longer that they go on. Usually within the first 6 months. You don't, like, everything's sweet. You don't really need to work hard.
No.
After that 6 months, after 1 year, then you, both of you have to make a bit of an effort.
And especially when kids come along, you have to work on it. So I just think that you would do your children a huge favour if you invest a little bit into therapy before you go into becoming parents.